Well, today was our coldest day out of this stretch. A morning low of 1 with an afternoon high of 18 degrees in Springfield. And we're going back the other way. Skies are clear, winds are light. The air is very, very dry. It's an Arctic air mass that's in place right now. And temperatures are dropping back through the teens. And it looks like we're going to get down in the low teens for evening lows. It's a brutally cold air mass that extends all the way into the Gulf of Mexico. And with a storm moving across the Gulf of Mexico and plenty of cold air along the coast, a very rare scenario is unfolding right now with this winter storm blanketing areas along I-10 with heavy snowfall. This morning, this is real, a blizzard warning that was in effect for southwest Louisiana and southeast Texas. It was a combination of low visibilities due to heavy snowfall, strong wind gusts, in some cases maybe over 40 miles per hour, and all of that added up to the requirement of, or meeting the requirements for a blizzard warning in those locations. That has never happened before, and probably will never happen again in our lifetime. Now, further east along I-10, that winter storm continues to unfold with winter storm warnings across all of northern Florida and then up along the coastline of the Carolinas. Snow blanketing areas from Georgia back through the panhandle of Florida. And it looks like that area of snow will build east into southeast Georgia up through the Carolinas, and areas in northeast Florida will see a changeover to a wintry mix of freezing rain and sleet. That will impact areas around Jacksonville. Areas further north in Georgia, 1 to 5 inches of snow expected, 1 to 6 inches possible in coastal areas of South Carolina and North Carolina. Frigid air is in place, but with winds starting to blow out of the southwest later tonight and really kicking into high gear on Wednesday, we're going to blow that Arctic air right out of the area. And that will allow temperatures to finally get above freezing. Temperatures tonight, they're going to drop, I think, this evening down to 8 in Rolla. Looks like we may make it down to around 9 or 10 in Fort Leonard Wood and Mountain Grove, 9 in West Plains. Here in Springfield, looks like about 11 for an evening low, with temperatures climbing after midnight. Tomorrow, we're looking at a high of about 38 degrees. That will come with gusty southwest winds. So even though we get above freezing, we're going to have sunshine. You're still going to have to bundle up because we're going to have wind chills in the upper teens and low 20s throughout the afternoon. Then on Thursday, behind that cold front, we're going to find temperatures once again dropping. So we're going to put a pause on the thaw Thursday with highs in the upper 20s north to upper 30s south. Looks like around freezing for a high on Thursday. And I think we start the day off with rather cloudy conditions, but I expect sunshine to win out later in the day. Your Friday through weekend forecast looks like this: 41 on Friday after a morning low in the low teens. Saturday looks better. Increasing clouds, morning lows around 30 with an afternoon high of about 51 degrees thanks to southwest winds blowing in some milder air. Ahead of another cold front, which will lead to cloud cover Saturday night into Sunday morning and a chillier day, about 40 for the high on Sunday. January's frigid pattern. We talked about this last night. We talked about it some last week. That blocking high up near Greenland finally fades away. And what that will allow to happen is the frigid air to not get bottled up so much across Canada, because it's been getting bottled up and then it's been getting forced south into the lower 48. With that ridge gone, it will allow those frigid air masses to tend to move from west to east across Canada, or maybe clip the northeast, but not be focused in the middle of the country. In fact, in the middle of the country, I think we are going to find milder air trying to sweep in. After that hiccup in the warming trend on Sunday, we're back to 43 Monday, and I think we're looking at highs in the 50s on Tuesday. And looking down the road as we get into the early days of February, I think highs in the 60s will be a possibility. And I think February is not going to be the month of January. It's literally, it won't be on the calendar.
Well, yeah.
But what I mean is the pattern's going to be different. It's going to be a warmer pattern for February versus what we experienced in January.
I know with some of the chill, we've had some ups and downs, but it's nice to see them get a little higher and just kind of stay there for as far as we can see.
And you know, we're about to talk about this snow down along the coast. What I want, if we can, put the graphic up. That's actually video from earlier today, but I had a graphic. It's a picture from New Orleans back in 1895. You can see that. That is a real photo.
That you
is
said
a
that's
snowstorm.
What year?
1895, February of 1895. Remember right, that was near Valentine's Day. Look at all the snow on the ground in the New Orleans area with that storm. So this isn't an unprecedented thing. It's just a very rare thing. You have to go back well over a century to find the last time that we had a storm of this scope along the Gulf Coast.
Way back when cameras were almost still new, it looks like it was so long ago.
Yeah.
You know, I have a nephew who lives in Arizona, and that's the one thing he always wishes for is snow. So, I know we've talked about this. It's nice for the kids who will get it, but as far as the cities and the infrastructures, boy, they are in for a rude week.
Well, and down there, I mean, even with a snowstorm like this, it's not going to last long. I mean, this stuff's going to melt off fast. So it is, like hopefully it's one of those days where, just shut everything down and enjoy this very rare event.
Look on the bright side there.